Hey, good morning to you all. This is Patrick Ocheni, your trusted fitness expert slash advisor. In today's video, we're going to talk about intermittent fasting. That's right, intermittent fasting. Unless you're living under a rock, nowadays everybody's talking about intermittent fasting, right? Now, before we get rolling, I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. I want to give a big shout out and a huge thank you to Ashley. Ashley was the one that sent in this question about intermittent fasting. All right, now, basically, and this is a question right here. Basically, Ashley wanted to know, does intermittent fasting help with weight loss? I'm going to read that question one more time. Does intermittent fasting help with weight loss? All right, now, before we get rolling and before I answer that question for you, Ashley, right, I want to let you guys know also, if you have questions pertaining to getting in shape, pertaining to losing weight, anything pertaining to fitness, you too can send in your questions, all right, by sending me a DM, a direct message, or if you like, if you need greater help with coming up with a strategy for your fitness plan, you can go to www.bodybypatrick.com to sign up for a free strategic session, all right? Or finally, you can just leave your questions in the comment section below, all right? Awesome. So check this out. Again, we're going to be talking about intermittent fasting. So the topic again is, does intermittent fasting help with what? With weight loss. All right, cool. Now, to answer that question, the short answer to that question is actually yes. Intermittent fasting helps tremendously with weight loss. As a matter of fact, it is my number one recommended way to eat that I recommend to my personal training client, all right? And it's the type of eating plan that I personally use myself, okay? Now, true story. Before I get into the benefits and how I discovered intermittent fasting, recently, I myself, using intermittent fasting, lost, wait for this, 17 pounds exactly in 1 month. In 30 days. I lost 17 pounds in 30 days utilizing intermittent fasting. So not only do I know it works, I know personally that it works if you implement it the right way. And if you understand the science about intermittent fasting. Now, are you going to lose 17 pounds in a month? I don't know. It all depends on your level of discipline and depends on how much you understand the science about intermittent fasting. All right, does that make sense, Ashley? So I'm going to be talking to you like I'm talking to you, Ashley, right now. Fantastic. So let me talk to you guys about how I discovered intermittent fasting. And then I'll share with you guys later on also a secret that you can combine with intermittent fasting that will help you achieve even greater results. All right. Especially if you're trying to reduce body fat, if you're trying to lose weight. So make sure you stay tuned as best as you can till the end of this presentation. Make sense? Fantastic. Now, by the way, before I get rolling, I always like to get an idea of where people are watching from. All right. So if you do me a favor, just type in the comment section below which city you are watching me from. I'm coming to you guys live from the city of Rockville, Maryland. All right. Awesome. So let's get rolling. How did I discover intermittent fasting? Okay. Now, to answer that question, I want to tell you guys a very brief story about my personal fitness journey. Okay, so it goes all the way back to 1992. Okay, 1992. All right, I've been at this for a very long time. If you don't already know, I've been a personal trainer now for over 15 years. Okay, now check this out. So 1992, what is significant about that year? That was the first year, I was 13 years old, that I decided I wanted to lose weight. I did not feel good in my own body, and I was like, I want to lose weight. So that was the very first time that I wanted to lose weight. So I joined the wrestling team. That was 1992. Then fast forward, in 1997, 1997 was when I went up to college. All right. Now, you've probably heard of the freshman 15. Well, guess what? I'm an overachiever. My first semester in college, guys, I gained not 15, but 30 pounds. 30 pounds. Now, if you've never listened to any of my live presentation, you should know by now, or you should know that I am the kind of person that if I see food and I look at it the wrong way, I can gain weight. You know what I mean? That is just my genetics, all right? I wish I could say to you guys that, I get in shape and I just stay in shape, or I was born in shape, all right? No, that is not the way my genetics is set up. And that is why, guys, to be very sincere with you, that is why I have a very soft spot in my heart for people that are struggling to lose weight. Because guess what? I know what it feels like, okay? I've been there. All right. I know what it's like to lose weight, to gain weight, to lose weight, to gain weight. All right. But I also know how to conquer it. Right. So 1997 was the second major time I had to lose weight. And then fast forward after I graduated from college in 2002. All right. Because once again, I graduated from college. I gained weight again. Right. And then in 2008 was another big year that I had to lose weight. As a matter of fact, at that point, I went to the doctor, and the doctor said to me, well, Mr. Ochene, right? If you don't get yourself together, you're borderline pre-diabetic. You have borderline high blood pressure, right? So again, if you're watching this right now, you're like, man, my doctor has told me that, I gotta lose weight because I'm on the verge of getting high blood pressure, man. High blood pressure, all right? I'm on the verge of becoming pre-diabetic. I can relate to you because I have been there, guys. I have been there. And I know how to get over to the other side, all right? Good. So that was 2008. In 2008, I lost 60 pounds in 180 days, all right? And then fast forward to 2019. Now, before I get to 2019 though, I want to talk to you guys about the approach, all right? The approach that I used to lose weight between 1992, right, to 2015 actually, 2015. The approach I'll use, okay? Now, so basically all that time, in 1992, I was 13 years old, okay? 13 years old. In 1997, I was about 18 or 19 years old, okay? So between 1992 and 2015, what I would do is this. Whenever I would gain weight, to lose weight, I would just go to the gym. I work out for about 2 hours. Now, I love working out. I love lifting weights. I don't know about you. I just love the way it feels, right? So whenever I would slack off in my, fitness plan, and I decide I want to lose weight, I'll go to the gym. I work out about 6 days a week, easily about 2 hours a day. And before you know it, I'm back in shape again. Okay. And that was the formula. Now, from an eating standpoint, though, I ate decently clean, but was not perfect, right? Because my formula was heavily relied on my weightlifting, my exercising. So between 1992 and 2015, that was the way I lost weight. I would go to the gym, work out for about 2 hours lifting weights, do some cardio. It was not unusual for me to be in the gym for over 2 hours, right? And that's how I would lose weight. But then something happened. Something happened in 2015 that changed everything for me. Okay, now hold on. I'm going to get to how I discovered intermittent fasting, okay, and why I believe it is the best way for you to try to lose weight. It's the most effective way, the best way, the safest way, right? And in my opinion, the quickest way. Plus, you'll be able to sustain the result. All right, now, so what happened in 2015? Well, something happened. That was the year, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who do not know, that my first son was born. All right. For those of you who do not know, I'm a dad of 2 young boys. All right. I'm a husband and also a business owner. Okay. So in 2015 was the first time I experienced the joy of fatherhood. Okay. That was when my son was born, 2015. And guys, listen to me. Friends, listen to me. For those of you that are parents out there, you know what it's like when you get a child that changes everything for you. All of a sudden, my priority went from fitness, right? I'm working out all the time to what? To helping raise my son. So all the energy I will have for the gym, the 2.5 hours, I didn't have it anymore. Even if I wanted to, I was so tired, exhausted all the time. And you guys who are parents know that the first few months of being a parent is like you're just walking around like a zombie because you got no sleep whatsoever, right? So plus in 2015, what happened was I had incurred a lot of injuries. So my son was born, I had a lot of injuries. For example, I had knee problems. I had sciatica. That's another issue I had. Sciatica. I don't know how that happened, right? So all these things, though, my son being born, injuries, sciatica, okay, being a full-time dad, right, and then full-time employee. I was still working full-time. All those things prevented me from working out the same way I used to work out going way back to 1992. All right. You see, before I would to be able to lose weight, like I said earlier, I would go work out, lift it for 2 hours, right? And then do some cardio and then eat kind of right-ish, okay? Kind of clean-ish. And then I would lose weight. But starting in 2015, I couldn't do that anymore. I did not have the time. Plus, like I said, I was injured, so I could not do the things in the gym, even if I had the time that I wanted to do, because my body was always hurting the entire time. Plus, in 2015, guess what? I was no longer 18 years old. In 2015, I was what? I was 37 years old. So I was older, I got injuries, I got more responsibilities, right? So I could not apply the same formula that I had used all those years to lose weight again. You understand? So that's where I started doing a lot of research. And I did tons and tons and tons of research on the internet, right? I was trying to figure out what can I do to lose weight. At this point, I weighed about 253 pounds. All right? 253 pounds. So, and I fluctuate between 253 and 260, okay? Now, I wasn't like super huge, but I knew that was not a comfortable weight for me. I was not happy in my own body. I did not feel very energetic. I was tired all the time. My knees hurt. You know what I mean? My wedding ring couldn't fit as much anymore, so I had to put it to the side. You know what I mean? I couldn't, tie my shoelaces because my stomach was in the way. All those things that were affiliated with being overweight, came with being at 253 pounds. So I was not totally happy, right? So I kept researching. And then that old saying, seek and thou shalt find, or when the student is ready, the teacher who shows up, happened to me, okay? So one day I was researching, and then I was on YouTube and I came across this video by this doctor. That changed everything for me. All right. And it was about intermittent fasting. And for the first time, I was like, what? Can this really work? Are you kidding? Can this really work? I kept watching. I did more research. I was like, this makes so much sense. For the first time, I think there's something I could do from an eating standpoint that can help me lose weight that's based on science. Right? So after doing extensive research, I did months of research, okay? I discovered this in 2018. But I did so much research that I didn't implement it till 2019, okay? June of 2019. So I said, finally, you know what? I've got to pull the trigger on this thing called intermittent fasting, okay? So after extensive research, I did. And guess what, guys? Using intermittent fasting, I lost 17 pounds in 30 days, okay? After I discovered it and understood the science. And then later on, not only did that one video change my life, there's another book that I came across. And with the information in that book, that even cemented more everything that I had learned about intermittent fasting. Okay, that even, gave me more information about the science. So by the way, guys, if you want to know the title of that book, All right. If you want to know what that book is, type in the comment section below book, and I will send you the name of that book. But basically, that book plus the video I saw first changed my life forever. Okay. And that's the journey. I mean, it's been a long time coming from 1992 to 2015. Okay. That is the journey of how I came upon, how I stumbled upon intermittent fasting. Okay, now, before then, between 2015 and 2018, to try to lose weight, I tried different things. Okay, counting calories, which I don't really like. I drinking shakes, which did not work that long. I tried keto, definitely did not work for me. I became a vegan. Okay, I lost weight, but guys, I lost weight with being a vegan. But the problem was, I lost so much weight that I looked sick. And the other thing about being a vegan is that it's very restrictive, very hard to implement and very hard to sustain. Okay, so intermittent fasting is the only eating plan that I have discovered in my over 15 years of being a personal trainer, and in my entire life, going back to 1992, that I know works and is based on science that anybody can do and implement and stick to it. Okay? Now, let me explain to you some of the benefits of intermittent fasting, okay? And why I love it so much. The first one is, it is not a diet. It is not a diet. It is the only eating plan that's a lifestyle. Okay? You can do forever and ever and ever. And guess what? It has historical evidence. All right? It is not religious based. It's religious friendly. What does that mean? What does that mean? It means that regardless of your religion, you can do intermittent fasting. Okay? It's so powerful. The other thing is, you don't have to worry about losing muscle mass. With the other diets I had tried in the past, okay, I always end up losing muscle, especially when I became a vegan. I lost a lot of muscle. And when you lose a lot of muscle, guess what? You also negatively affect your metabolism, which means what? Your ability to lose weight is now what? It's now, it's now, what's the word I'm looking for? It's now hurt, okay, for lack of a better word, okay? It's now compromised. Because you need your muscle to keep your metabolism up. More specifically, what's called your resting metabolic rate. Okay? So, intermittent fasting is the only one that can help you not only maintain your muscle mass, but also help you keep your strength. Okay? I don't know about you, but again, I love lifting weights. I love feeling strong. I'm not trying to be skinny. All right? To me, skinny is not, what I'm all about. I want to be strong and fit. All right. So intermittent fasting allows me to be able to, be fit, be strong, and still reduce body fat big time. Like I said, I lost 17 pounds in 30 days. And then the span of 2 months, I went from 253 pounds to 233 pounds, right? 233 pounds. So that's about what? 20 pounds in 2 months? Is that math right? Anyway. So the bottom line is, now I'm at a weight that I'm happy about, okay? And guys, listen, that is our goal, right? At the end of the day, all you're trying to do is be in your body that you're happy with, all right? Be in a body that you're happy and comfortable in. That is what it's all about. Now, the other benefit of intermittent fasting is that it is boundaryless. What does that mean? You can do intermittent fasting anywhere in the world. It doesn't matter. Okay? The problem with other diets is that, well, guess what? If you're on keto and all you eat is fat, well, what if you go to Africa, for example, and they eat mostly grain? Well, guess what? You're going to be in trouble. What if you live in an area and you're counting calories, but you don't have a way to count your calories? You're going to be in trouble. So other kind of diet plans are restrictive in terms of where you can implement them. If you're in your house and you can control everything, it works. But when you go outside your little controlled environment, guess what? You can't do it anymore. Intermittent fasting works if you travel all the time. It doesn't matter what your life situation is. Intermittent fasting will work for you. All right. Now, the other thing I love about intermittent fasting is that it is not restrictive. It is not restrictive. By the way, thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it. It is not restrictive. What does that mean? A plan like keto, for example, or being a vegan, they tell you can't eat certain things. When you're a vegan, you cannot eat cheese. You cannot eat dairy. You cannot eat, XYZ. When you are on keto, you cannot eat bread. I don't know about you, but I love eating bread. My wife is a personal chef. She bakes bread all the time, and I enjoy every single ounce of that bread. You see what I'm saying? I love eating bread. So keto wouldn't work for me. You see what I'm saying? It is not so intermittent fasting is not restrictive, okay? You're not depriving yourself. You can still have sweets and still be able to have a good life. Does that make sense? Okay, now, the other thing about intermittent fasting is that it's very flexible. It adjusts to your own life situation, all right? If you're somebody that works, excessive hours, it adjusts your lifestyle. You design it based on your lifestyle as opposed to the other way around. You see, the mistake a lot of people make is that when they go on a diet, they have to take their lifestyle and fit into that diet, which does not work, because the moment they break the rule and break out of that little box, guess what happens? That's when they start getting back all the weight and some more. How do I know? I've been there. I've done it. Okay. I have a badge about it. It doesn't work. That's the beauty of intermittent fasting. Okay. Now, what I love about intermittent fasting is no calorie counting. You don't have to count calories, guys. If you enjoy counting calories, great. Me, I do not like counting calories, okay? Now, I'm not saying you're going to eat any amount you want, but guess what? You don't have to micromanage everything that you eat. You understand? So also, you don't have to worry about excessive meal prepping. All right, I see people all the time carrying bags of food with them everywhere they go. That's not me. If that's you, that's cool. Thumbs up to you. But as far as I'm concerned, you don't have to worry about excessive meal planning. Okay, now, for those of you who might have like gut issues and things of that nature, intermittent fasting is great for healing the body from the inside out. Not only does it help you with weight loss, it helps to heal your body. All right, and then for those of you that worry about looking young, intermittent fasting helps with what's called autophagy, all right? Which means what? It helps to get rid of dead skins, all right? Dead cells out of the body. That way you're looking younger even as you get older, okay? So if looking younger is something you're interested in, guess what? You've got to check out intermittent fasting, all right? If healing your body is what you're interested in, you've got to check out intermittent fasting, okay? Hopefully I've impressed upon you that intermittent fasting is the way to go if you implement it the correct way. And that is the key, guys. The key is you've got to implement it the right way, all right? Now, like I said earlier, I spent hundreds of hours researching how to implement intermittent fasting. And that's how I was able to lose 17 pounds in 30 days, okay? Now, like I said, does that mean you're going to lose 17 pounds in 30 days? I don't know. It depends on how aggressive you are and how disciplined you are and what your life situation is right now, okay? So, and how much you understand the science. All right. Now, you might be sitting there saying, wow, 17 pounds in 30 days. Is that possible? Right? First of all, yes, it's possible because I've done it. Okay. It's very possible. But then if you question it, it means that what? Again, you do not understand the science behind it. It's possible. There are tons of people doing it. Again, if you do it correctly, there's a right way to do it. There's a wrong way to do it. Okay. And I don't have the time in this presentation to go into how to implement intermittent fasting, because guess what? Each person's life is different, and there are different protocols that you can implement as part of the intermittent fasting plan. Okay, so that would take me forever and ever to go over each protocol and then try to merge it with your unique situation. Okay, so if you are intrigued about this thing of intermittent fasting and you are trying to lose weight, you're trying to get in shape, and you're somebody that doesn't like counting calories, you hate the idea of restricting yourself or depriving yourself of a favorite food or favorite treats. You want to be able to you want a plan that's flexible. You want something that's sustainable over the long haul. You want something that will help you lose weight, lose fat, reduce inches, and still be able to feel strong and healthy and not look like, emaciated. And you want something that will help you, keep the elasticity in your skin. Some people, when they go on a diet, guess what? Not only do they lose weight, they lose muscle. And because they lose muscle, they become skinny fat. And that's when they have flabby skin. You don't want that, okay? So if all those things are things that are interested or or if all those things are things that intrigue you or you're interested in, you definitely want to check out or do intermittent fasting. Okay, like I said, you've got to implement the right way. Now, as promised, I want to share with you guys a secret on how to take intermittent fasting and turbocharge it. Okay, how many of you would like to turbocharge the result you get from intermittent fasting? If that's you, say yes, yes, yes in the comment section below. Okay, now, here's the deal. Intermittent fasting is powerful enough by itself, but if you combine intermittent fasting, IF, plus what I call circuit training, whoa. Circuit training means what? Lifting weight in a specific kind of way. If you combine those two and you do circuit training in what's called your fasting window, okay? Hopefully you guys can see what I'm writing, okay? So if you take intermittent fasting and you understand it, okay? You combine it with circuit training and do circuit training in the period called your fasting window. And if you don't know what that is, that's okay. Your result will go from here to here. From here to here, it will turbocharge your result. So this is perfect for somebody that's like, man, you know what? I need to get rid of this weight fast, quickly, safely, and in a healthy way. You've got to give it a try. It is powerful, okay? So, but again, I don't have the time on this presentation to explain to you how to combine the two and to do it safely and correctly, all right? If you want to know how to do that, and you're like, man, Patrick, man, I really need help. This is a lot of information. I'm excited about the prospect of implementing intermittent fasting, but I need someone to help me out. Well, you can go to www.bodybypatrick.com and sign up for a free a strategy session with me, a free strategy session with me, whether we're going to get on the phone, we're going to discuss your unique situation and talk about how you can incorporate this into your overall fitness plan. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Overall fitness plan. Now, I have to warn you, when you go to that page, www.bodybypatrick.com, if the page is down, it means what? It means I am totally booked. Because it means first come, first serve, okay? So you want to make sure you hurry and do not delay, okay? You want to make sure you hurry. I'm just trying to be fully transparent, okay? So that's option number one. Option number one is like, you know what? I need help. Patrick, help me. I'm too busy to figure this out. Option number two is like, you're like, you know what, Patrick? I like this. I want to go out and do more research, and figure it out all on my own. You can do that too, all right? That's another option. But understand it's going to take you a long time. It took me almost a year to combine all the information that I needed about intermittent fasting before I could implement it. So the question is, do you want to wait a whole year to achieve results when you can just leverage my expertise and experience to help you implement it? All you got to do is go to www.bodybypatrick.com, sign up for a free strategy session, and in less than a couple of days, you could be implementing this right now into your life and be seeing results. You understand? So, or what you can do is send me a DM. Okay, you can send me a direct message via Facebook, or if you're watching this from YouTube, via YouTube, okay? So, hey, guys, listen, hopefully you are excited like I am about intermittent fasting. It's the only way to go, guys. Trust me, I've been doing this for over 15 years. I have clients that are implementing this into their fitness plan. It is the best way to go. Way better than keto. Trust and believe, okay? Keto is like JV. Intermittent fasting is like varsity level, okay? You see what I'm saying? All right, cool. So guys, listen, if you enjoyed this presentation, do me a favor. Like this video for me. I would truly appreciate it to keep me fired up and excited to bring you guys more information in the future. Also, if you benefit from this information, do me a favor. Share this video with your friends and your family. There's probably somebody in your life right now waking up every day trying to figure out how to get in shape, how to lose weight, how to feel better. And you could be the savior by sharing this information. Just click on the share button, share this information. And finally, if you haven't already done so, if you'd like to be notified automatically the next time I go live, right? Make sure you like my page if you're watching from Facebook, or subscribe to my channel if you're watching from YouTube. But make sure you click on that notification bell. That way when I go live, you are notified automatically. Okay? So again, one more time, if you need help implementing everything I've talked about, intermittent fasting, go to www.bodybypatrick.com. Okay, I want to thank you guys for being on here with me. I appreciate every single one of you. It's always an honor and a pleasure to come in front of you. I do not take it for granted. Okay, so to the next time, have yourself a super duper great day, and I'll talk to you soon.